Hello, it's me, Tiffany Rochelle, and welcome to the Wisdom Fountain. It's not my typical Wisdom Wednesday. I have been gone for a while, so I wanted to just come back with a really quick message. I took some mental time away and I was spending quality time with my family. My lovely, beautiful granddaughter was visiting me. And if you've ever hung out with a 4-year-old, you know the type of attention and time that required. So, without further ado, I'd like to just come in with a really quick message. Again, a lot has transpired over the past several weeks in the natural as well as in the spiritual. So those of us who are believers and who are paying attention to what is happening and are in tune into the spiritual, what's happening spiritually, then we know that there's a lot going on. And so I just wanted to share this quick word just as we're coming to the end of this year. For those of us that are interested in walking in our purpose, that are walking in our purpose and our assignment, to hold on to and to understand. So we are actually in a transition period. We are coming off of a long period of healing. So probably just a little bit before the pandemic started. Up until now, we were in a period of time where we were getting accelerated healing. So what does that mean? We've been given access to information that hasn't been available before. We've been given access to natural remedies, returning to nature, returning to mental stability. We've been in a long period of healing. Dealing with childhood traumas, breaking generational curses. So the past several years, that has been the focus. We have been healing. What was the accelerated healing for? It was for what's coming next, right? There are many things that are coming forward. We are being advanced into a new age of technology, even more advanced than what we've been experiencing. We are receiving new children into this world who are advanced spiritually. We are seeing a transition in our political climate. We are seeing a changing of the guards where our leaders, politically and spiritually, are transforming. They're moving. People are dying. We've seen a lot of deaths over the last several months, the last several weeks. All of that is part of the transition that we're in. And so why would any of that matter? Why would it be worth mentioning and talking about right now? Well, I wrote down just a couple of quick notes because I want to make sure that I cover everything and I don't leave it off. This is a transition season. After the long season of healing, we're acquiring new tools. So our healing made room for us to move forward. Our healing made room for us to acquire these new tools and new ways of being, new developing skills, right? Why would we need new developing skills? It's because a new age is coming. A new time is coming. And we can no longer afford to operate in the old. I released this word to a group of people only a few days ago. And so I'm going to share it and just again hope that you take hold of what you need for this season, understanding what this season means for you, where you are, and what part in fulfilling your purpose and your assignment that you're in. So it's time to activate, to move in the utilization of the tools that you've acquired, utilizing the skills that you've acquired, not just holding on and continuing to collect new information. Some of us, or many of us, have actually had a great period of gathering information. We've been gathering information, and then we're going, but how do I use it? But how do I use it? I've got the information, but how do I use it? I'm not smart enough yet. I don't feel comfortable and confident enough yet. I just need more. If this is you, this message is for you. It's time to move. The only way that you will ever develop and have the confidence that you're looking for in this vulnerable state that you're in is to move, and your movement is part of your faith. There's no way to test out your level of knowledge if you don't in fact test it out. That means the leaders and the teachers and the pastors and the spiritual parents and the mentors that you've been sitting under, it's time for you to move out from under the wings. Does that mean to just diss them, get rid of them, not listen to them? No, that's not what it means. It means it's time to act. It is time to put what you've learned into practice. It's time to actually seek to hone these skills by engaging them. There's no more time to sit still and continue to gather. Now, does that mean stop learning? No. You will continue to learn. You'll continue to gather information for the rest of your life, hopefully. But you no longer have the time frame to gather in stagnancy. You cannot be stagnant with what you have. You cannot be collecting and sitting in space and not deploying it. That's the long and the short of it. This movement is our new act of faith. Moving past our fears, moving past our feeling inadequate, moving past our uncomfortability, moving past what other people have to say about who we are, what we're assigned to do, and why we're here. Moving past the need to be validated by other people, because everybody has an assignment, but there is no one person who can clearly tell you what your assignment is. They can help you develop the tools, they can help you walk through it, but they can't tell you what it is. That's a conversation and a walk that we must each take up ourselves with God. Our new act of faith is walking it out. Because in this season, it's going to look real different. We're going to encounter people who don't look like what we've been taught are faithful people, are holy people, are spiritual people. We're going to encounter people that are speaking in what may appear to be strange ways and may not have the degrees, they may not have the backing that, or the fame, or the following that we have used to gauge whether or not a person was worthy of being listened to. Not in this season. Our act of faith is trusting and believing that God has brought these people forward and will continue to bring these people forward. And you may be one of these people that He is bringing forward. So your act of faith is moving, walking in what you've been given. Whether it's prophetic, whether it's psalmist, whether it's leadership, it's time to move forward. You will not overcome your vulnerability, your fear, your lack of confidence until you step. There's no more time for baby food. It's time to take in solid food. We can no longer fall back on what somebody else told us is the truth. We can no longer fall back on what our pastor, teacher, minister, mentor told us we're able to do, we're allowed to do, or what is for us. That time is over. We must move. We must move. There's a lot more to say, but I'm not going to say it right now. But again, this is just a quick message. It's time to move. You've been equipped. Trust what has been given to you. Believe what you have been assigned to. And then move in faith that God has chosen you for that specific task and that He's with you. I thank you for showing up and spending some time with me. I believe I will be here Wednesday again with the Wisdom Wednesday word. But in the meantime, thank you for welcoming me back, and thank you for coming and checking me out. I look forward to seeing you soon. Until the next time, be wise.